Hello, I have Dixie here. I'm going to show you Dixie's training. So I have a place, a dog bed with a bolted edge. I'm going to put it down here. Dixie knows when she sees a place that we're going to do some training, and Dixie knows she is always rewarded for getting on her place the first time. Good girl, Dixie, place. Dixie has been taught to lie down by me taking one finger, pointing at her nose, and then pointing at the ground in front of her and asking her to lie down. I want Dixie to sit from that position. I'm going to cup my hand and draw straight up from her nose. Dixie knows hand signals and voice commands. I'll demonstrate again. I'm going to point at her nose, point at the ground, to ask Dixie to lie down, cup your hand and draw straight up. Ask Dixie to sit. Good girl, Dixie. Dixie has been taught to come to me when she sees a closed fist. That's how I convey to Dixie that I want her to come where I'm at. Dixie knows when she sees a closed fist, her job is to come over, put her nose on my fist, and then sit afterwards. Sitting is the canine equivalent of please. Now I have to ask her for that portion of the behavior. She just knows it's required. I rewarded Dixie for returning to her place like a very good girl, and I'll demonstrate the touch again. Here's the fist, the puppy, polite nose bump, and polite sit afterwards without me asking her to do so. Good girl, Dixie. Dixie has been sleeping in a wire kennel at night. If I wanted her in this wire kennel, I'm going to open up the door. I'm going to pat the bedding, reward Dixie when she is all the way inside, and shut the door. Good girl, free puppy. Dixie has always ridden in a plastic kennel in the car. The principle is the same. Open up the door, pat the bedding, reward her when she's all the way inside, and shut the door. Good girl, free puppy. Dixie knows to sit during certain circumstances without me asking her to do so, and those include when she sees her collar, an easy walk harness, a leash, a dog bowl, or wants attention. I'm going to demonstrate that by showing Dixie an easy walk harness, and wait for her to come over and do the appropriate behavior. Very nice, Dixie. Once she comes over and sits politely without me asking her to do so, I can slip the harness over her head. The rule is when I have a collar, a leash, or a harness, Dixie has to sit close enough to me that I don't move my feet. Because if I have to take one step towards her today, tomorrow I'm going to be taking 2 steps, and by the end of the week I'm going to be chasing a puppy named Dixie around the house. So if she doesn't sit close enough to you, you can make a little kissing noise. That reminds Dixie to move closer. You also want to remember to work with Dixie in a small area with less distractions in the beginning. But that young lady was perfect. And the last thing that Dixie knows when she sees a dog bowl, if she wants the contents of that bowl, there's a behavior she must provide. I'm going to show Dixie the bowl, wait for her to sit politely without me asking her to do so. Good girl, Dixie. And then I can reward Dixie with the contents of the bowl. There she is, your very pretty girl, Dixie.